Hello everybody. Today I'm going to install this adapter from MCE called an OptiBay. Basically what it does is it allows you to place a second hard drive in your MacBook Pro. In my case is a 17-inch unibody MacBook Pro. And the way it works is this goes into your MacBook Pro where your DVD drive is located. If you don't use your DVD drive that often, then it's kind of a no-brainer. Allows you to get a lot more storage in your drive. I'm going to be putting a second 500 gig hard drive into my MacBook. I just recently upgraded my 500 gig to 7200 RPM, so I'm going to take the 500 gig that was in there, 5400 RPM, and put it in this adapter. And then they also sell an adapter which will allow you to put your DVD drive that you just took out into an external housing and use it as a USB drive, which is, I can carry that along with me as well if I need it. I rarely ever use it. And this will give me a lot more storage to put my music or photos that I take while I'm on the road, and not have to worry about tugging around an external hard drive with me. Everything will be inside the unit itself. So first thing I'm going to do is put the hard drive in this. So I'm going to take the top screws off of this. And take this cover off. Actually, I'm not going to take it all the way off. I'm just going to lift it up a little bit to give me some access to slide the drive in here, which this should do it right now. This is the 500 gig hard drive that I'm putting in there, Western Digital. And this should just slide in there. Line it up. Okay, that's it. Now I'll put this case back together again. And we'll tab here in front. In place, and I'm going to screw these 4 screws on the bottom here to secure the drive into place. secure in here. Alright. Put these screws over to the side for now. Take the case off. This is the front of the case, this is the rear of the case. These 3 screws will be different lengths than the rest of the case. So make sure when you put them aside that you have them separated. It's under warranty, so I can always get it back to them. It's just going to be a pain because they have to replace the main body. And I know I'll be without it when they do that. I don't think they have these just laying around the case as the shells. Alright, and we're just going to pry this up all around. Up. So there's one more screw I've got to take out. Okay, so we have those around. Put this aside. Turn this around. Basically, this is the existing drive that we're taking out of here. And the first thing we have to do is get this module off that's attached to the DVD drive. Just unscrew. These cables have to come off as well. To get the screws off from this DVD drive. One back here. And then there's 2 over here. And they would pick now is start doing some work. And this is going to be a front screw. Alright, here's the old DVD drive. And basically, I just have to take this connector off. And that goes on to the new drive. In place. Now this I also have to take this little mount off here. Going to forego the two front screws, and they're using the pressure from the top of the case to hold this in place. That's going right back on in there. Now for the other piece, it's going to be a bear. Get these two screws back in. They actually want you to screw this back one in, not the front one. It would be nice if they made these so it would be identical to what you're removing from the system. That's now back in place. Stick this down on there. Okay, and that's it. Remember, again, you're not putting these two front screws back in. Basically, the case is going to be holding this in place. Be very careful with this connector, because that's what's shooting all your video out to the display. And let me put this other piece back in now. And I just found out that the only thing I need to get to fix that one screw, and then the thread screwed up, are these little mounting pieces, which is this side right here. It's not the actual case itself that I have to worry about. So that's the one bonus of me not having to worry about removing this entire piece. And I guess I can get it from like iFixit or maybe even order from Apple. I don't even have to take it in, so I won't have any downtime whatsoever. Alright, now I'm going to put the cover back on, and I'm going to boot her up, and I should see the second drive there. Save your screws that you didn't put back, so that if you ever have to put the drive back in, it's available for you, because you'll need those screws when if you put the original back in, if you're selling it or something like that. Okay, now for the 3 longer screws. Screws away for now. Let's boot her up. She's up. And you see right here, there's the second drive. Here's the initial hard drive, the Mac HD, and the storage drive. So now I got a terabyte worth of storage in my MacBook Pro. Works for now until they make bigger drives for me. Hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to more. Ciao.